Hello, Foundations 30 class. Today we are moving on to section 3.2, which is exploring relationships between sets. So we're going to start with an opening activity. Who here has a part-time job? Stand up if you have a part-time job. And I actually mean stand up, so go ahead and stand up. Now, who here has contacts or glasses? Raise your hand if you have contacts or glasses. Now in this table, let's record how many people are standing. Your results might be different than mine because I'm just taking a guess. So let's say that there are 7 of you standing. Again, your number might be different. How many people have your hand up? Okay, maybe there are 5 that have your hand up. And then how many people of you have neither glasses or contacts and don't have a job? So that means you're still going to be sitting with your hand down. So maybe there are 10 of you that are still sitting with your hand down. Now if we look at this total, we've got 15, 22 total. Now are there 22 of you in this class? No? So why is this number larger than the amount of people in your class? So your answer to that should be that some of you have both a part-time job and wear glasses or contacts. Now I'd like you to organize your information into this Venn diagram. I'm not going to do this because your information is going to be different than mine. Should these diagrams be overlapping? They should be, because if you have some overlap, or if there's some people that would belong to both the glasses and contacts ring and the job ring, then they would have to go in this middle section. The people who were just standing up and did not have their hand up would go in just the job section. And those people who just had their hand up but were still sitting down would go in the glasses and contacts section. So we'll have somebody come up to the board and fill this out. Those of you who were neither, you would be in this outside area somewhere. Then let's look to our first example. At St. Bruce School, there are 65 high school students. 23 of these play volleyball, 26 play basketball. There are 31 students who do not play either. The following Venn diagram represents the sets of students. So let's actually plug these numbers in to see who plays what. So let's start with our easy number. We know that 31 students don't play either. So that means 31 students are somewhere there outside the volleyball and basketball rings. So if 31 students don't play either, that leaves 65 minus 31, or 34 students who play volleyball and basketball. Now, we know actually that there's 23 who play volleyball and 26 that play basketball, so that's 49 in total. So the difference between how many students we have left and how many play both sports is 15, and that's going to be the number that we have overlapping. So now if 15 play both volleyball and basketball, that means 23 minus 15, or 8 students, only play volleyball. And for basketball, that means 26 students minus the 15 who play both, or 11 students play only basketball. So there's just one way of organizing this information. So here's just a little bit of things that you need to know. Remember that an element is the number that belongs to that set. So here we have a Venn diagram. The blue one is elements that are in set B, but not in set A. The overlap are the parts that are in both, or the numbers that are in both. The orange here, just the orange, is the ones that are in set A but not set B. And the whole outside gray part is neither in set A or set B. Now make sure that each element in a universal set appears only once in this diagram. What that means is the number that you have in your whole Venn diagram has to add up to your total. So here our total is 65. So that means 31 from the neither section, plus 8 from the volleyball section, plus 15 from both, and basketball of 11 has to equal a total of 65 students, which you'll see that it does. Then you have an assignment to complete, page 160, number 1 to 5, and if you still have some homework problems from yesterday, finish those up also. Have a good day.